Another one, guys, is you work together. You work with each other. You get everything, and your ship never sinks. And you'll always win. And you'll always be a winner. And you'll always be the winners. Winners, this, right? The winner is then winter green, then your big red cinnamon gum. Bubble gum will always blow bubbles. Because you're always winning. Now, the other, you reverse ecology. You'll always fail. So, again, people, work with each other, not against each other. Because you'll always sink. You won't even have a float to stay up above the water. You better know how to swim, and you better know how to hold your breath. And you better not let the sharks and all that crap get to you. Very doubtful you won't outswim a shark, because they'll swallow you in a heartbeat. I escaped one of those too, by kicking the goddamn motherfucker in the face. I was swimming out too far in the ocean. And I like to swim underwater with my eyes open, because I like to see what's coming at me. And yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this coming at me? I spun around because that fucker was huge. Like, oh shit, bro, what the fuck? Spun around. The motherfucker caught my foot. But he didn't grab both of my feet, so I had one lumberjack. I kicked him right in the fucking mouth. He let me go and I swam the sewer. I didn't run. I walked. He ain't gonna come any closer because he don't want to get launched and then die because he can't get back out to the water. So he will not ever come back to the shore because he'll be stuck within time. So, like real Southern barbecue over here, you pay them. So within, they are getting the money. They want money. But you guys are getting food. So when you work with each other, you get what you want. You get whatever you want because you go and get it. Now, when you work against each other, you won't get it and you don't get it. Because what you're getting fed bullshit and fake ass news, fake publicity stunt, you're getting bribed to be them. The fuck kind of shit is that? You're a goddamn clown. You always was. If they let you go over, if you go over there to be them. So again, when you work with each other, you get everything you want. When you work against each other, you don't get shit. You're a clown. And then we're winners when you work with each other. For instance, you go to Publix. For instance, go to Walmart. For example, go to the shoe store. For another example, go to Little Caesars. Another example, go to Papa John's. Another one, you can go to the convenience store. They're working, right? Their doors are open, right? So they're flowing in the money because of you, the customers, the people going in to spend money. So within you spending money and they are getting what they want and what they need to survive and live life. Vice versa. You get what you want and you get where you want to go. Because just say you want to fill your tank. You're getting gas so you can go somewhere, right? If you didn't have those clerks taking your money, how would you get gas? You wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to pay for it. You'd be stuck there all fucking day. And if you take off, you're fucking, it's stealing, bro. So you go to jail for that. So again, if you work with each other, you get everywhere and everything. You don't get nowhere and you don't get nothing. You're nobody with the fucking nonsense, right? But you're somebody with all the offense and nothing in your way, weighing you down. So I go to Little Caesars, right? And if I ask, I don't say, can I, I'm going to grab this, or this is what I'm grabbing. I don't ever say that. You don't ever tell them what you're doing. You ask them before you take, because it's not yours to take in the first place. Tammy, or I pay for my shit, but if I was in a stumble and struggling, hey Tammy, do you mind if I grab a pepperoni pizza? And if you ask an informing question, 90% it's going to be a yes. Because I work my ass off and they see that. So when I go in there and ask for something, they're not going to say no because I put in the effort. I work my ass off for them. My energy. So vice versa, they're working for me and working with me. Because they're paying my check, they're signing my check that's coming from the people coming in to pay for pizza and get to eat. Yeeting, they eat, yeah, they're feeding their family, right? You're yeeting all over the place. But you get what you want, and I get what I want. So whatever you perceive off is what you're going to perceive on. So if you perceive your lights is always on, that's what you're going to be around. That's who you're going to attract. That's who the people are going to see that on the outside looking in. And if they are the same way, they're going to come to you. Do you realize these birds? Do you realize all these bumblebees and shit like that? They fly close to me. You know why? Because they feel the positive energy. They feel the positive outcome. They feel the fresh air. They feel the energy. They feel it. So like dogs. Dogs sniff the person out right out of you and they come right up to you and no problem. But it's same thing when you're a clown. Dogs don't come around clowns because they feel the energy, the nonsense that's coming behind it. So work with each other and you get everything. You ask politely and use your manners. You don't demand shit. Especially when it's not yours. You can't demand shit if it's not yours. You can't, you gotta give respect to get respect. You give respect and you get treated with disrespect, yo, you can have the premises. I'll go and make another floor. Bro, it's that simple. I'll go into another premises and create new vibes, great energy. Because I'm not going to let you guys drown my energy. Like when I go to work and I bust my ass and I see people standing around and stuff like that, what does it usually do to people? You want to go in there to work, but all your motivation goes down the fucking hill. Because as you're running around trying to get stuff done, you see people doing nothing, you're like, oh, motherfucker. And then you get pissed off. I get pretty pissed off. But I don't sit there and do what they do because I'm pissed off. I just stay quiet, get my job done, and leave. Because I'm not going to sit there and say something and take away my money because of them. I'm going to keep my job. Stay cool and collective. Because at the end of the day, whoever and wherever I'm working at, that is my cash flow. That is my livelihood. That is where I move up every day. That is where I'm blessed every day. That is where I'm able to pay my bills. So now I can go. Well, it don't matter. I'm in a motel, but it don't matter if you have a house. It don't matter what you have. But a roof over your head, a roof over your head. When you get up every morning, you have a good night's sleep. So now you have a different attachment. You have a different energy. You have a different outlook. You have a different ambition. You have a good attitude. So when you wake up with a nasty attitude, you have a bad day. When you wake up with a good attitude, you have a blessed day. Now, your attitude starts from the night before, prior. When you go to sleep happy, you wake up extra cheesing it. But if you go to sleep miserable, you wake up in a negative fucking way because you're pissed off even more than you was when you fucking fell asleep. So it starts the night prior. And you gotta always have a good attitude because life is not easy peasy. It's a business. Some days you're gonna lose. Some days some days you're gonna win. But you gotta win your days out. Because that's how you become a winner. Because you do the grind, you do the grit. And the problem is, not Martin Lawrence, but the other comedian will tell you. I forgot what it was. But if you feed yourself good attitude, good initiatives, good vibes, right? Good vibration. What do you think transpires by that? You have a good day. Now, when you do the bad thing and you give yourself bad attitude, bad attachments, bad energy, your body's going to run off of that because you're telling your brain how to run. So when you tell your brain how to run the correct way, the real way, or the right way, and I do everything for the right reason, for the right thing. I don't give a fuck if I stand alone or not. I'm paying my own bills. And then once, like it's already happened, when I say no, they turn me out to be the bad guy when I'm the best fucking guy that she's ever fucking gotten. And the best fucking guy that she'll ever get. Because not only do I think about myself, I love myself, but I also love the people. I care for the people, but I love and care for myself just a little bit more. So when you ask for things, it's a different appreciation. It hits different. When you demand shit, it hits different. Because one's a positive energy, one's a negative energy. Just like a car battery. It's running on positive energy and negative energy. You put both of it together and it runs. Your days, if you win more than your days, you'll always be winning. But if you lose more than you win, you're becoming a loser. And if you're keep on losing your days, well then when you get comfortable and your body's used to that, it's going to be hard to get the fuck out because that you're telling your brain for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Why do you think when you guys get older, you guys sit there and say you get old, you get old, you get old, get old, get old, get old? Why do you think your body's failing you? Because that's what you're telling your car, your battery to run. God blesses you to wake up with a heartbeat, but your engine is your brain. What do you do with it? It's on you, not nobody else. People can try to suffocate your dreams, but you're disciplining yourself if you don't say fuck them and go get it. It's disciplinary. You gotta have discipline through the chaos, the mayhem, the critics, all that. They want to hold you down. But when you go and get what you want, then the same people talking shit will be calling you and, I told you you can get it. No, you didn't. That's why I don't fucking respond, bro. But that's how fucking two-faced people is, man. He said something. Damn it. I forgot who the fuck it was. Yeah, but anyway, and then they take a dollar bill, split in 4 ways. That first tear that you have, that is yours. That is 25% yours. Then you tear off another one. Tear off another one. Tear off another one. You have 75%. So then you put 25% away. Because if something does happen, you have that money to behind you so you can get out of that rut that you're in. Then you got another 25%. If you get another account. And then you get another 25%. You get another account. And you get the 3 accounts, 4 accounts. Because when you're in a relationship, you have a joint one for you and her. Then you have one for you and her. Then you have one for the bills, just the bills. And then you also have another account. So if you want to buy a boat, you want to do this, you got you have hiccups on your car, you're struggling on food, you have that account to fall back on. So now when you have it and you can take that 25% and you can do stock and bonds, you can bet it away. Come on, man. You make money and the reason why people are losing so bad is because you're afraid of what people might think of you. I don't give a fuck because nobody has the same heart that I do. No one has the same fucking brain I do. Nobody has the same initiative I do. They don't live inside me, so they don't fucking know who I am and they don't know what I'm capable of. They can't tell you to go, you can't chase your dream because they're not them. They know you're going to get it, you have potential, but they're trying to get in your way and hold you down. Fuck that. I have confidence in myself, motherfucker. I also have confidence in Katie Lynn Mitchell. Hell yeah, I do. Come on, man. And when you're sitting at tables and you're watching your friend or just say somebody, I go in there and I get a waitress, but I know them. And we hang out and stuff like that. But I go in there and they're nice to me, but I'm going to look at how they are reacting to the people around them. Because if they get a no, the way they're treating their customers is the same way they're going to be treating you. So they're already telling you how much of clowns they are. They just don't do it right there because you didn't say no to them and you're friends with them, so it's a different reaction, they come back to that, oh hey yeah, they just pissed me. But they're showing you what they're gonna do when they don't get something out of you they want. All you guys gotta do is watch and learn. You can be taught and you can teach. It's a ER, bro. We're not at the medical field. We're teachers. You teach yourself by your parents. You're supposed to be teaching your kids and the people around you that support you to get up and go and make money. Shaquille O'Neal, his parents supported him through basketball. Said, yeah, go get it, go get it, go get it. Kobe Bryant didn't score any points in his first year. But his father sat him in a room and said, you know what, son? I don't care if you score no points or 100 points. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you regardless if you score any points or not, no points. I still love you the same. Support them and they'll always come back to you. But when you control them, they'll never come back to you and they'll keep on saying fuck you just like I do. Because you don't control me. And you say the love you guys have, yeah, I can't match that. Yes, I can. It's called my and I self-love to myself. That's the best love I can give myself is what I give myself. I love myself, motherfucker. So you guys can sink the fuck over there. I don't give a flying fuck. That has nothing to do with me. I'm over here yeeting the fuck out of my day, bruh. I have fun every fucking day, but I also get, I'll keep the swearing down because kids, my bad parents. But anyway, you just gotta keep focus on yourself. Because yourself at the end of the day is the best thing that happened to you. Because you at the end of the day is the only person that got you 100%, 200%, 300%. Nobody has the same heart as anyone. So how the heck can you tell me that I can't give myself any more love than that they can give me, and then my dreams will never come alive, or they won't get alive because they're not within? Yes, they can, because I'm the one with a dream, and I'm the one with the gift. I'm the one with the skills. I'm the one with the talent. So you can't tell me shit about me. You guys get that right? Just like everybody else. I'm just a special kind of human, man. I wasn't even supposed to have life, let alone be able to go through the surgery and still be surviving through the surgery. I was 1 out of 8 child. The first one in the country of the United States of America to get through the surgery and still be alive through the surgery. And I'm still here. My intestines were born on the outside with their umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. The girl across seas only had her intestines born on the outside. She didn't have no umbilical cord wrapped around her neck like I did. But she's a female and I was the male one that had, there was 2 of us that survived, and we were the first ones in the country to survive. So I'm fighting her, and I'm not going to hit her because that's not me. I'm going to take you out in court, straight up. But like I said, people, you need to listen, you need to hear. You want real people to chill with you. Be real with yourself. Do you feel me? If you're real to yourself, you get real groceries. You be on the toilet, hit with an H, with a S. But I'm being polite instead of saying it the other way. It's a common sense, bro. But that's gonna bug me with that. Yeah, hold on, I'll be back. So the grind, and then you hustle. But the grind is knowing where you're going to be in the same spot as you come home. But knowing that you might get up and you might move up, that's the grind. The hustle is your responsibilities. That is what you go get to get your responsibilities taken care of, so you are able to grind it out and get your dreams alive. You grind it out just like I go to work. I grind it out. I go to work. I come here knowing that it's going to be, knowing that I'm coming and it's going to be the same thing every day, right? And you're still in the same place. But the grind is keep going, keep going, keep going. And eventually your dream is going to come alive. And your cash flow will not ever stop unless you stop. So you got to believe in yourself and have belief in the path that is chosen for you. We're all on a mission. Mission is not impossible. The change is not impossible. Just like the bracelet says. Successor for who challenged the impossible. And the impossible is never impossible if you carry God through your heart and soul. Because once you got him, he got you. So again, realize you need to have God in your life, and you got to have belief and hope, and be warm-hearted. Care for people, but to love and care for yourself a little bit more. Because at the end of the day, when you go and pay something, they're going to get what they want, but they pay you back with what you want. Common courtesy for others. You get what you want, but they also get what they want. You go into a store, buy clothes, they get money. In return, you get clothes that you want. At a restaurant, you pay for food. In return, they get you food. So now they got money, but now you're eating at a table. Does that not clear? Is it not clear enough for you guys? And this is why you guys don't live the life I'm living, because you guys have nonsense in your life. You realize I'm getting paid every single month, 13 times a year. They try to steal my money, but they always give it back at the first of every month. They don't steal my money. This is what I want for others and everybody else, because I don't like seeing people struggle. I might struggle for a couple of days because of my funds going into the room, but that's only 2 days out of the month. So I'm winning more days than I'm losing. So what do you think's going to transpire? I'm going to be a winner, not a loser. But you guys want to sit here and bitch and complain, chaos and mayhem, because you don't see why you don't have it. Do you see why you don't have it now? Because you start more crap for yourself. When you start crap for yourself, now you got to pick that up before you go, right? So you put luggage and baggage in your suitcase that you're carrying. So now now yourself is getting weighed down because all the nonsense bull crap that you're putting people through because you're not happy with yourself. So now when you like drugs, when you go on drugs, and then because sometimes people something happens, like somebody dies in the family, and they take it hard. And then they go to drugs because they want to minimize and they want to sit there and forget about it. But it does not work. Because now, 3-4 years down the road, when you decide to stop doing drugs, you still had all that baggage coming in while you was doing drugs. So now, when you're doing or trying to stay off drugs and get off drugs, it's harder for you because you weren't attacking the problem right then and there. You was creating more problems for yourself because you didn't want to be accountable for your actions. So the deeper you go, if you attack the problems, you take care of the problem and you get over it and you move on. But most of you are Scooby-Doo likes, man. You don't want to take the costume. You take the costume off and you're still hiding behind the makeup, pounds of makeup that you put on your face just to look pretty, but it don't work for me. Because you want the accountability is not there. You don't want to be accountable for your actions because you know you're shameless. You're ashamed of yourself because you know that I'm not Justin, but you still trying to get what you want because you're a fucking meatball. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? I'm getting made up. None of you guys. I'm the one getting made up. And you guys are mad because I'm still living my life like the motherfucking eagle I is, man. I live in America. And I want the same life for Katie Lynn Mitchell. I don't give a darn what anybody says. I love that girl. I have love for her. Her personality is golden. She likes to work. She needs a good man behind her so she can glow and shine at whatever she chooses to do. Support her to within her dreams, because when you support people, they always come back. It's not about controlment, people. It's about supporting. You're supporting cast and support. That's what it's all about. Stop being stingy and greedy. Be wealthy and feedy. Because you can have a heart of gold and be broke and still people like you more because you have a heart. You can be wealthy and be a scumbag at heart. This is what gets me though. Is you guys go to work all week. And you guys have a heart all week. But when you get your check, it's like it breaks your heart. Your ex-girlfriend's coming into your world again. She breaks your heart. And you guys don't have a heart, and you guys think your shit don't stink because you have money in your pocket. Then Monday, you go right back having a heart. Like, do you see how two-faced that shit is? Just because you have money doesn't mean you're better than everybody or better than yourself, let alone, better than yourself. Because what was going on yesterday? What's going to happen on tomorrow? You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow because it's never promised. So you live for the day because you never know if you're going to be woke up the next morning. You never know that. So live your life live every fucking day and don't miss a beat. Go enjoy life. Go take your kids to Disney World. Take your kids to Disneyland. Live life. Paint your picture. You have a picture and you have a pic and a picture. It's artwork. Do you want it beautiful or amazing? Life is a movie, but life is within art. You go and choose what you want to make your picture look like. Do you want it's a picture, right? You can translate that into a portfolio, but you can also go into a portrait. And when you do that, You remember the good times. You remember when they were here. You can't, when they dead and gone, you can't say you missed them, you missed. And that's another fucking thing. I keep messing that up. My bad. But you love everyone when they're dead and gone. But what's going on when they're on land? You're talking crap about them. You're not doing nothing. You're not creating memories. You're not doing snackies. You're not singlings. You're not doing nothing. But all of a sudden, when they leave, when they're dead and gone, you guys miss them. Oh, man. That's fake love, bro. Real love is you, when they're on land, you show them real love. So now, when they go, you have good and great memories of them. And at the end of the day, they wouldn't want you to fail. They wouldn't want you to sink. They want you to always overcome it, and they want you to move because they're always watching you. Don't matter if they're here or not. If you show real love when they're on land, when they're dead and gone, they're always watching you. They are called your angels. And I had 3 angels: Ronnie Everett Adams, Carolyn Jean Bragg, and her birthday is 9/22, just like mine. And then Red Bragg. And then you got Rockstar Everett Adams, the 4-leaf clover. I'm the lucky charm, the lucky one. And no one's going to take that away from me. I've been fighting for life way too much, way too long to get my chip back. You will not be taking this away from me. I don't care who you think you are. But you're not nobody concerning me. And you're not going to beat me at your stupid little game that you are trying to play. Now grab a compass and figure out what you want, because I'm over here doing me and I'm going all 16 different directions. You don't know where I'll be coming from. I know where you'll be coming from because you're still complaining, still sitting there, still mayhem and chaos, complaining about something you don't have, but you don't want to put nothing in it, but you want everything, right? Shut your goddamn mouth and do something. Kato mentioned, I love you though. Real shit. Real stuff. I love for you. You have a good heart. And I like that about you. You have a good personality. You also have great energy. When I first got here, I looked and I was like, damn, that's somebody that I can work with. She hustles. She works her little tail off. It was you, Sarah, and I, we ran that whole restaurant. And it was because of Ryan and Katie that had the hustle and the potential, because we knew what we was doing. And what got me the most is when she was doing her serving tables, but she also was doing everybody else's job while she was doing hers. She was doing the window, and she was making sure the plates were going out, and she did a terrific job. Most people can't do that because they don't have the initiative. They don't know what they're doing. They don't understand the business. They don't know where things are. They don't know how to orchestrate. They are not organized. She was. And that smile, man, I can't get over it. Those eyes, like I saw you, and your eyes were glowing. So, like God's told me, He sat there and said the signs will be there. See those signs, and your girl come to you. But watch and listen to what people tell you. Don't be them. Don't act like them. but get the evidence that we need to take them out of here. So all the eagles, the American eagles that want to fly high with fresh air, we can do that. But we gotta take out the pigeons that shit on people because they're ratchet human beings. But we gotta take out that it's not fresh air, but they're suffocating us with pollution. So we gotta take them out with fresh air, and they'll always come out because they're gonna be claustrophobic and not be able to breathe and stuff like that. They're always gonna want to come out. But you guys don't understand, and you're mad at me for what? You stabbed me in the back, not the other way around. So with them stabbing me in the back, all those blessings and gifts that you guys got were stripped. And now I got them, and I got the power because she's about to get stripped too. Right, Bangor, Maine judge? And didn't you tell me not to come to court because you were going to throw the case out? You said, Ryan, don't come to Maine for the court date because I'm throwing it out. You had a lawsuit 18 years ago because they tried the same thing. I'm getting older now, and I can't go get another occupation, so we're dropping the case because they've always been discriminating on you. So now, what do you think how big did the lawsuit grow? And you dropped it out the courtroom because you didn't want a lawsuit to hit. But you're allowing your cops to be criminals. Didn't I already show you 20 years ago how crooked your cops were when I assaulted 14 of them because they abused their authority and they punched my brother in the mouth for no reason? For using a fake, false name. And I took out 14 officers plus the Acadia dude that was there when he was 400 pounds. I put him right where he needed to be, right on the ground. Now didn't die. But you think you're bigger than me? I doubt it. But yeah, I'm going to calm down because that was a little loud. I know it's during the day, but yeah, we're in a motel, so I need common courtesy for others. So I'm saying, my bad, guys. If you got offended, you insecurities got offended about yourself, my bad. I didn't mean to be offensive. But anyway, you guys just need to learn life in general. And life is math. Because you're going to work, you're paying your bills. You got to accumulate, you got to count how much money you got. Because if you go out there and you get a new Ferrari and you're not bringing the money, and you can have it for a month because you paid it off, but how are you going to keep it? If your income is not right, how is your outcome going to be right? If you're going to get more stuff than your outcome right, you need your income to be correct so you can have a better outcome. Now you need a better outlook so you can have the hook coming in, right? Go fishing, catch bass, catch fish. You guys not getting, you're not getting the terminology I got. Oh, then you got the old school fashion Tremors 1, 2, and 3. That was a good movie. Good movie. Movement. Now move. I. It's a movie. So again, You are the movie. How do you want your movie to be at the end of the story? It's a story, man. It's about a true story. Do you know how popular I am getting? Already was anyway, because I've always had a heart. I've always had the money because I've always worked my tail off. But I've always had a heart. I've never went back just because I had money in my pocket. You guys just need to understand the treble, the bass, man. Like the sounds, broom, 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 broom. Your engine flows with a go, then you you gotta go getter, then you gotta get go with a get go. Then there you get a yogurt spoon full of good food, right? So now your body is reacting and your body is shitting real shit, real situation, real life. Now you have real estimates. Now you can estimate on yourself that you're gonna go get it. Now your estimates work. Come on, grow up, bro. Carpentry work. Humans are tape measures. My foot is size 12 in these DCs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 feet. You're a tape measure. You guys don't understand. I am a genius. I'm smart as hell and you guys say I'm a retard. How can I be a retard when I'm smarter than you?